All right. Hello, Kicking YouTube. Welcome, episode 58 of the Slayer 7. We last left off in combat. We're just going to do a little recap and then right back into the combat. So let's just say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. No.
Hi.
Give me a second. Okay, now I'll say hello, everybody.
You're good.
Yo.
You're good. It was just delayed. So to recap, last session was mainly traveling by caravan with the group coming from fucking hell. Dwarf dude. Hold on. Someday my brain will remember names.
Bronanvil?
Bronavil, that's it. Bronavil's keep. And yeah, basically traveling with the caravan. Not much for the first day or so, and then we hit a
Yartar.
small town, called Yartar, and ended up meeting some interesting folks in that town. I.e., we yes, I'm getting to that. You interrupt, you get to do the whole recap.
Sorry.
Lol.
I thought I had my mic muted and was saying that.
Anyway, so no, we went into the town. Our more healer-based folks went and helped in the kind of barn-type building where they were keeping most of their sick and wounded that had basically traveled here from Neverwinter and kind of overflowed the town. We weren't staying. Okay, you can recap. Goodbye. Congrats, Burma. You get to do the recap now.
All I said was we entertained them.
I literally,
interrupted.
less than a minute ago, said next interruption gets to continue. So guess what? Go for it.
So we went from that place to head off towards the elf village, or the elven people. Alyssa and the others, they had to talk with certain people about how they want.
Ago.
Well, no, I'm talking about last episode where Alyssa was pulled away for a bit. That what? Yeah, that one part.
Okay, stop. Just stop. No, so we went into the town.
Mhm.
Alyssa wanted to get messages to the town in Yartar that because we couldn't stay there due to them being so overloaded from the people from Neverwinter. So Alyssa wanted to get the message out of, hey, if people are looking for somewhere else to go or somewhere safe, go to Raven's Watch City. We've built it up very nicely, which then began the quest of Alyssa and Hydrune searching for an individual referred to as Radio. Who it turned out was checking out the caravan because caravan full of people, new people, and stumbled across Timbers. And Radio explained that he can talk to people in their brains basically and do messages in that way. Timber, I think Delta was looking for Radio, and Hedron sent Delta back to the caravan to explain what was taking so long, and Timbers was like, oh, we got him here, which prompted Alyssa and Hydrune to zip back to the caravan to explain what they wanted radio to broadcast, while Cecile was searching around to see if maybe, just maybe, Remy's husband was somewhere here. Seeing as no body had been recovered from Neverwinter, we hadn't heard anything from him, so maybe he was here in town. Ended up getting pointed to the barkeep, who then explained that more or less he got here but was sick or dying from something from the attack and couldn't be saved. But then various wizards kept popping up to try to find him specifically, because he was ruling Neverwinter. And so after a while, they kind of, I believe they cremated him because they, didn't want people to keep trying to look for him and, potential scry spells on him, that kind of thing. And then stopped talking about him. And once the barkeep realized Cecile was there just to, get a finality to it, gave Cecile his possessions. She's stuck in bag holding. And then Cecile met Radio. But at that point, I think, had acquired up to, at that point, he had a platinum with him.
Mm-hmm. Platinum and
Radio's
gold piece.
up to, a couple platinum. Or yeah, he has at least a platinum and a gold piece. And I know more gold is left in some of his various hideouts in the town. But Cecile sized him up in order to eventually get word to the cousins. The Radio should probably get some armor, because he did his little announcement to everyone. And that is a very useful skill, and also a skill that can easily be used by baddies for more bad. So they get their hands on him, that's not good. Cecile wants to get him armored up, it's all hell. But, yeah, word got out via radio. We went back to the caravan for the night. We kept traveling, I believe. And then a fire, or a small fire camp area was spotted in the distance by some of the front riders of the caravan. It was determined Timbers went over there with Delta to kind of determine what was going on. Found a couple of orcs initially, but then noticed a couple of Wanti in the trees, and then had his presence discovered, which triggered the ambush that had lots of Wanti. Had a couple, I think. Were there any lizard folk, or is it just Wanti?
I think there's a couple of lizard
There were
folks.
lizard
Most of
folk.
them have been decimated
Okay.
at the moment.
So a couple lizard folk, couple Wanti, couple large Wanti, the big snake type people. And I believe Delta was sent flying back with basically "oh shit" as the subtext of the message, which sent everybody speeding towards Timbers and where this fight was, and then combat kicked off. And there was lots of combat. And there was,
So, yeah, we are entering the start of round 3. For notes, Alyssa is inspired because someone hit a nat 20 near her at one point, and currently has 3 blood points into the axes. So, with that, we start off with Timbers, who is currently, I believe, in bear form.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. With your
gonna
saber-tooth tiger nearby.
Yep, who is horribly injured.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Where's my schnit? All right, I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna the Wanti in front of me, the lizard folk in front of me. I'm gonna stab with my death lance.
So you got the lizard folk down here, essentially.
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Deathlands. Here we go. Don't fuck me now. Oh my god. 9.
Does not hit.
God damn it. Bonus action. All right. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use predatory strike.
Okay.
Why is everything lagging? Okay, that's better. 18. If it actually loads up.
That'll hit.
Yeah, everything. Oh, geez, everything is okay. You might have to give me a moment. Okay, everything's catching up. All right, rolling damage. Nice, full on damage. 10.
All right, so this lizard foe takes 10 damage, which is ironically exactly lethal.
Yeah, and I missed it with this. I missed with the lance. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Swipe.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do anything else?
Is the sunbeam still active?
At this moment, yes, it is. I mean, it's shot out at the moment.
But
Alright,
it's,
so,
it's more like it's not.
It's not an active
it
beam,
doesn't stay.
but yeah.
It doesn't stay there. It's not like wall of fire.
No, I know. I'm wondering if it's like safe to cross that path.
Oh yes, yeah, it is.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and walk right about here, right outside the bubble, and I'm gonna be on standby because I see any enemies try to wander out. I push them right back. I'm gonna throw them right back in.
All right, and I believe then if that ends your Sibututaga.
Yep, Sibututaga. It is going for
The 1D abomination.
yeah, the one that's been spanking it. That's been spanking the fuck out of it. It's gonna go for a claw attack.
All right.
12.
Does not hit.
Damn. Alright, that's gonna end my turn because I'm not gonna move it.
All right, this one T is starting in the hunger.
I'm rolling the 2d6 cold right now. Takes 10.
So if I remember right, what is it? It if it starts, it takes cold. By the end, it's necrotic or something like that.
If it ends its turn still inside, it has to make a dex save of 17 or take 2d6 acid.
All right. And so now we're gonna see, does he figure out a way to go? He does actually start poking out. Managed to poke himself out of the circle.
Oh, is that
Oh,
the dude
damn.
that I shoved?
Yes, I believe it was. Figured out.
Yep.
It's gonna go that way. But it's not close enough to do anything, and I think it had already thrown. Yeah, it's currently got a scimitar out, so even if it tried to switch weapons, it wouldn't get an attack off.
Mhm.
So that ends its turn. Alita. It'd be your
Pass
turn.
on. I'm waiting for the laptop to catch up to me.
Laptop is being
Right, get an angle on him.
I'm just going to have my mouse hovering here over the button for the two orc chieftains that are sitting in the circle there after Alita. We lost Burma.
Lost Burma?
We lost Burma. We gained it.
There's Burma.
no, that was me joining in on my phone. Oh, nope, I guess
Oh.
Perms is back there.
Sorry, it randomly updated. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think my
Mm.
laptop's having that issue right now too, because it's like super sluggish.
Mm,
Might have to remote in one of these days and try to clean it up.
Maybe. I'm off on Wednesday. I'll let you know. An unexpected
Surprisingly, I've been
error
doing that
occurred.
a lot lately.
I even got it a cooling pad and everything, so it would behave. But now, there we go.
I want to
Okay.
test something. Where did my date go? Motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I guess I could probably switch that out, huh?
Did this fix the issue now? Oh wait.
Because if I go La
Turn on
Pouf,
cam.
I should be able
There
to
you go.
go La Pouf. See? No picture.
I think I fixed the dice issue.
Mm.
No? Oh, man.
I think those guys are just cursed Perms.
No, it's just I don't have lighter dice. Fuck. Come on.
You're fine. You just have to be honest.
Okay. I'm worried about using the digital dice, that's why.
Mm.
Be careful. I have one of the zap things charging. I don't want to trip you.
Well, worst case the worst case scenario, I could always move tokens too. So
All right. I think it's finally caught up to me now.
okay.
All right. Let's see. Hmm. Trying to remember the last thing that I shot at. So all of a sudden there's a bear in my path.
Yeah, you shot at the Wanty Abomination just before Cecile pushed
yeah,
it
you
Even
shot at
into
this
the.
dude. I think you can angle that beam to hit the Wanty and not hit the bear.
Oh yeah, we can move that angle
It's only
because
a
now
5
that you
foot.
now that you shot it, you
Yeah.
can just reposition hand and fire again.
Yeah.
No wasted spell slot.
The only
Second
thing
coming on the list.
the only thing that you don't know is if you have friendlies on the other side of that circle. You
Go
probably
ahead.
Yeah.
You probably had a sight on Alyssa as she charged forward, but that's probably about the last you saw.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll reposition and shoot at the Wanty that's kind of behind Cecile. I don't hit anybody else. And pray that there's nobody on the other side of it.
And you're a cleric, you can call upon your deity. Guide my hand.
We're not there yet.
But actually, you have a lot of
Not
space
there
because
yet.
this lizard folk here is dead. So even if you completely repurpose to that square and fire, you won't hit anybody.
Bet. Let's do that.
except the Wanty abomination. So yeah.
Yeah.
And now that you've charged your laser,
I just roll damage.
what is it to? Is it
18.
DC?
They rolled the save.
They roll the save,
Yep.
and it's Wisdom 18,
Con 18.
Con 18. They're taking full damage. Fire
Jesus.
away.
There we go. 21.
Another blast of light. Monty is reeling from the shot, but manages to still stay standing. Do you do anything else during this time?
No.
All right. So now we got Berkey War Chief, who's
Rolling.
smack dab in the middle of
6.
battle. All right. Is he smart enough to pick a lucky direction? Absolutely not. He happens to just kind of maneuver a different direction.
Dex save 17.
Huh?
He has to make a dex save of 17.
Well, he's going to be making a couple of different deck saves. All right. Roll your damage.
A full 12 of acid.
Womp womp.
Something else kind of happens in there. I'll say that a couple of those really close to the circle. So probably Alyssa and Tibbers. Here's this staggering of footprints before there is a yelp and a very high-pitched scream.
Nice.
But you're
All
not
I'm
sure
hearing is
why.
the Wilhelm scream.
Basically, but that normally signals falling to death.
Idrin would see what would happen.
Oh yeah,
I-
I can.
Oh, well, this particular orc chief decided to walk to the left over here. And one thing that's been sitting here burning, even though it's been nice and chilly in there, is their fireplace that he can't see in this unnatural darkness. managed to nat 20 to jump over, to notice it and jump over it, but then got spooked by the other dead war chief on the ground and fell backwards into the fire.
Damn.
At least he's got toasty buns.
So I'm like, okay, he's moving, he takes your cold damage. I'm like, cool, he nat 20s the fire. He almost trips over his other dead buddy, which freaks him out. He stumbles backwards and fails the dex check to keep on his feet and falls ass first into the fire.
And then also takes 12 acid damage.
Yeah, so yeah, he hurting pretty good. But that is all that he can do. This war chief, standing in the middle, is shouting
Rolling.
things like "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
7 cold.
Alrighty. And does he get to figure out which direction he's going? Oh my god, he picked a direction.
Well, considering he's almost dead center, any direction will get him closer to the edge.
Oh, wow.
He picked a
He
direction.
direction.
Tibbers, perception check.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. And roll. Come on, don't screw me down. Okay, not bad. 24.
You're not sure if it was a weapon, a hand, or some sort of armor piece, but something comes out of the circle just enough where you can understand there is something directly in front of you. Might still be in the darkness, but there is something in front of you and you figured it out.
Alright.
But it uses all of its turn to move.
But it's
Hydra.
still inside.
Uh-huh. So yeah, it would end up
And
taking...
you had to make that deck save.
Oh, that's right. There's a con, right?
17. Dex.
Dex. That's right, it was a con for other way. Oh yeah, he failed that.
Rolling. Only 2. He got lucky. At bare
Alrighty.
minimum.
But I agree,
so-
it's your turn.
Out of the 2 war chiefs that aren't directly in front of Timbers, which of the 2 is worse for wear, off of what I can tell, from what I can see?
Well, there's only 3 chiefs left in the field.
Well, yeah, the one on the fire and the one that isn't directly in front of Timbers.
Yep, the one that's just, well, more or less straight ahead of you and next to Tibbers. This one's much more worse to wear. Directly
I'm
south
going-
of you.
I'm going to take a shot at it with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Please
So you fire 1 beam.
Actually, I'm going to fire 2 beams at that one and 1 at the one in the that's in the fireplace.
Well, we'll do 1 at a time.
The first 2 are going to be at
Fire
the one
to it.
that's directly in front of me.
Yep,
11.
that'll miss.
Okay. Next one goes straight for that one as well. That's 28.
That's gonna hit.
I'll roll damage for that one really quick. 9.
-6. He drops.
And now for the one on the other chief.
One in the fire,
19.
or the one still in
Yeah, the
front
one on
of?
the fire.
Okay, that'll hit.
The one on the fire. And then damage.
You only got 3 beams. I take it.
Yeah. And that's 8.
All right. That end your turn?
Yep.
All right. 1 T. That's in the thing.
Rolling.
How much cold damage does it take? I wonder.
7.
7. Boom. All right. It was on the right path. Does it decide to stay on that path? Oh me gods.
Did it?
Ba-doom. 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 Makes its way over to Alyssa, but it had to
Found its way out.
dash to do it because of difficult terrain.
Huh?
Cecile.
Okay. So I've got the dude right in front of me. And then dude behind me managed to find his way out. But I see
Yep.
that Alita appears to have a pretty solid handle. But Sabretooth don't look good. So I don't think I have to move.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
right up against that, right?
no, with your enlarged size, you're plenty within striking distance.
Sweet. I will. See. Okay. I will do these one at a time, just for the sake of. It's orange. I'll do the first two at him at the very least.
Okay.
17 hit.
Yes, you said orange, so the one behind you or in front of you?
No, sorry. Yellow one.
Yellow one?
And
Okay.
his aura seems orange. Like, does he seem to be at the bloodied state at least?
Oh, yes. Easily.
Okay. So 17 hits. I'll do 12 damage.
Okie dokie.
I will do my Giant's Might damage against him as well.
All right.
Just so 5 more.
Okay.
He's still standing?
He's still standing.
Sweet. Assume a 21 hits.
Yes, it will.
Oh, by 16 more points of damage.
All right.
He's still upright?
He's still upright.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
That most definitely hits.
10 damage.
Okay.
And okay. Yeah, Mr. Yellow Boy is still standing. So I will use my bonus action to swing again.
Okay. Oh. All right.
So that's 10 plus
Oh.
whatever this roll is. Ooh, it's 25 points of damage in the last one.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
I want to see how much flair you'll add on to this one.
Oh, okay. And I'm big, so this is with advantage.
Yep.
Sweet, what happens with the plus 15? I didn't roll great.
It's enough.
22.
Enough to beat the DC I
Oh.
set for it. So on your very last
Okay.
strike, you kind of skewer the Swanteen in front of you, and you just see the lights go out behind it, but you can hear the one slithering walking up behind you. And
Okay.
but you can also tell that it has taken a pretty good beating. It's a little burnt up, a little sunburnt, if you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm.
That when you ended up just skewering this one in front of you, you kind of turn and yeet one into the other, causing this one to slam into this one with the same swinging motion, because this guy only had 2 hit points left. And so your 20-some points of damage was more than enough to not only do that, but when you kind of skewered and turned, you end up getting a shish kebab as both of these larger 1T just
Drop.
suffer the blade and get dropped. Now you basically spun yourself around, so now you're facing south, but you got both of them impaled on your sword for that moment before.
Lovely. Have to get used to 20. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I
since you did roll a net 20, you got inspo to give.
I'll give it to Alita. She's doing
Da
people
da
things.
da.
Ta-da.
Watch
And then
you
do I
you'll hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker and go, ah, yes.
Well, I mean, it only had 2 hit points, and this would have been such overkill. I'm like, we are going to flare, depending on how well you did it. Either would have like stabbed it backwards, or you would have like throwing it into the circle of death, but nope, you end up just skewering one, spinning, and following through.
Nice. No, that's my favorite weapon, motherfucker. Not swords, not axes, motherfuckers.
Cecile is proficient in motherfucker.
Yep. So yeah, you are
Whether
still.
that be physical beating or throwing.
My
I still
improvised
can't
weapon is
believe-
very specific.
I know. I still can't believe that we spent a good chunk of an episode calculating throwing a dude into another dude at Mach speed.
Oh, it wasn't just into a dude; it was into a castle wall too.
Oh yeah, how badly does one get height and distance into the splatting of the wall for how much damage? Calculating, and then like 2 moves later, pick up a dude and throw into other dude that's trying to run.
Cecile is a
How about
walking
the shoulder
heavy
check
bag.
into the one mage who didn't know it hit him?
Yeah, enlarged Cecile is a bit of a powerhouse, as easily discern.
Why get out my swords when body check
Help
will be
yourself.
But yeah, you spin around, you kind of give the nod to approval to Alita. The bear's like, fuck. Just
Show off.
all right.
fighting. This is what I do.
Is there
Talk
anything
to
else you do?
animals,
You still
I
got move
fight.
speed.
Yeah, I guess I don't exactly know what's going on the other side of the circle, but the top half of the current circle is a little busy. Samber's and Alita. Why is my brain having issues? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to this half of the map is solidly. I'm actually going to move downwards.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna move down towards here,
Okay.
just to see what I might be able to see. I don't think I see much.
No, you
Like I
run
might
down.
see this
You
guy
kind of run up the
just
hill.
due to being a sphere, and
Yep.
maybe seeing over the edge of the sphere towards him.
You do see the 2 here dead. You see the one out the back here smoked. But you do what seems to be at least 1-1T, maybe 2 around that corner there.
Okay.
And last you know is that when you and Alyssa both showed up, you guys split the circle.
So, I mean, I'll at least wave to Alita and be like, "There's nothing else back here." So
Aim that way.
that guy's run that way.
Alrighty.
And what is it? I want 30. Yeah, that's my move. So I'm there.
And this is the one that's in the circle still.
11.
Pretty damn good.
One more point.
Alrighty. So let's see. It can hear things, but does it know which way those things are? Surprisingly, yes. So it steps out
Damn.
of the circle.
Last time they were all moving into the circle more.
Yeah, it was depending on how low we got them rolled. But as more and more of the psychobabble get dropped, some of the smarter ones are able to find their way out. And with this, it goes in for an attack.
Remember, it's frightened of her.
Yes, so it must be made with disadvantage.
All 3 of them are frightened of her.
Melissa is hella raged. She's mad.
Okay. 2 of them connect. All right, 2 of those connect, or I'll add the damage. 25 damage between the 2 swing or 3 swings. Only 2 connected. But that ends up its turn. CC.
I'm yeah. I have a plan, but the plan might suck. Uh, I'm gonna run up to Alita, and if you are willing, I will touch her back and do protection of energy.
Okay.
If she's willing, I'll let her have resistance to fire damage.
Fire damage. Okay.
Ooh, I am willing.
Okay, because it's a concentration spell. I can only concentrate on you.
Mm.
Bet.
Alrighty.
And then I have 2 attacks protection, I believe.
It all depends on what you can see, though.
Yeah, can I see the one in front of Nyla?
Hit me with a perception check. I want to see if you can see it through the trees.
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
Okay, I've moved away from the level spell to put it in it. And then I will shoot my pistol at it once.
You're not. Say you're not set to send to stealth, right?
No.
Okay. Figured I'd ask because I don't see the rolls.
21.
Or are you 21?
Well, that was 21 for perception.
Yeah. I'm just asking how are you rolling it.
Oh, normally 17 to hit.
I just
17 will
reloaded the
hit.
page and it showed.
Okay.
17, right?
Yeah.
To hit, yes.
11 damage.
Alrighty.
Just now, let's use like a bullet just lodged in his shoulder.
Yeah, it's still standing.
And yeah, I only have 2 attacks per action, so I'm staying right next to Alita to remember Alita is the person. I have a
Oh,
spell
you
on.
casted a spell,
Yes,
which means you can't shoot
I can't shoot.
because you just used a spell. You have 2 attacks per action.
Oh, okay, understand. Never mind.
You can
I thought
you can either shoot twice or you can do another action once.
Understand. Okay, so forget the bullet. No, just protection of energy.
Alrighty.
Staying close to Alita to remember this is the person I have a spell on.
Yep. Then we go with Alyssa.
Okay, so Alyssa will be using her Bloodborne Fury. Or is it
The
Fury?
axes. Yep.
The axes.
Yep.
My question is, should I do the bonus action first, then the axes, or the axes, then the...
Wait, you're putting blood into the axes? Is that what you're doing?
Well, the axes already have 3 blood in them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, without giving more blood, can I just swing with the axes, or do I have to give?
No, you can just swing with them. It's a
Oh.
choice to feed them.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing with the axes.
Okay.
So d20. 11 plus 11 is 22. Wait, no. 11 plus 11.
You rolled an
That's
11?
22.
Yeah.
On which target?
The one. I don't know if you're able to see it. That one
That one? Okay.
or my. Okay.
All right. So then we
Uh,
need 4d10 plus 8.
4d10 plus 8. Fuck, I
Just
keep
use the.
forgetting which one's which.
It's okay.
Is it this one?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
a D10. Yeah.
A 0.
Okay, that's 10.
That's a 10.
Roll again.
Oh, that's 10. Okay. 9.
Okay.
Roll again.
That's the first hit.
No, no.
Minus-
Roll.
No.
Roll. No.
It's
Roll 2 more
4d10.
times.
Oh,
She put
4d10.
points into the axes. When she does that, they do more damage.
6.
Okay. One more.
Okay, 25.
8.
And then that's plus
33.
8.
33 plus 8. So
41.
41. Damn. And you get another swing.
Awesome.
Is that
okay.
one T still standing, Demi?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
You kind of get the sense that it doesn't matter which one you start swinging at. If you do that kind of damage again, they're all dropping. Any of them are dropping.
Oh. Okay.
So, are you hitting the same one? Different one?
Yeah, I'm hitting the same one. 19 plus 11 is 30. No, 28.
No, it's 30.
No?
30.
19 plus 11 is 30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Were you dyscalculic?
No, I just have hard time.
That's
counting it
true.
without-
D&D math is more difficult than regular math by far.
Yeah.
Right. So total that was a 30, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honoring the getting higher than twice the AC,
It's a crit.
this becomes a crit.
Nice.
Oh,
So I still need you to roll your 4
Damage.
tens.
okay.
So yeah. Yeah. It's an automatic 48 plus whatever you roll.
7 was the first one.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
1.
Last one.
10.
So 21 plus 40 plus 8.
72 points of damage.
No,
Because it, yeah,
Jesus
69.
fucking Christ.
because it would have been
you did
48.
21. Yeah, 48.
Twen- Yeah, 48 plus the 7 plus the 6 plus the 1 plus the 10.
Wait. 10. The last one was a 7.
Mm.
What 10 are you talking about?
No, it was 7, 6, 1, 10.
7, 6, 1, 10 were the rolls.
I
I
got a
saw
0.
7. Okay. Cool.
Oh, you saw? I wasn't looking at what it was. I just had my calculator out
I
punching in the
heard-
numbers.
I thought I heard
trust
10.
you.
Regardless,
I've been
7 or
tracking. We're
10, we're somewhere
Mhm.
between 68 and
It's
72
absurd.
points of damage. Yeah. But
It's
needless to say,
never get
that fucker is done.
Yes.
All right.
So you
And
get your
the
bonus
rage-
action remove.
The rage continues.
I want to do a bonus action. I had to have Al help me out with this for a bit. or explaining it. And I'm still trying to find it, but I want to try
Basically,
using the offhands.
everyone gets a free bonus offhand. But if you don't have 2-weapon fighting, you don't get the ability modifier to the damage if you do hit. Basically.
Oh, she's got 2-weapon fighting.
No, she doesn't. But anybody in 5e,
Oh.
if they're dual wielding, you get a free offhand as a bonus action if you haven't used your bonus action.
Yep.
It's just she doesn't get to add her strength to that damage.
Okay.
That's all.
So then it's still a +7.
Oh no! To the attack,
No?
the attack is exactly the same.
Oh,
Still gets
it's
to
just
attack with everything. It's just the damage that goes into it is slightly decreased because you're not fully trained in 2-weapon fighting.
by -4.
Yeah, the damage is just -4 from what it would usually be. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
I
So
rolled
yeah, you want to swing at another one with the offhand? All right, offhand swing.
Not 20.
Oh boy.
Not fucking 20.
Do you want to roll it out, or
Roll.
I want to roll it out.
because that's gonna start at 44?
Okay, so that's the 10, right? Or the D10.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 4, 5, and 2.
So 12.
56. On which one? Top one, bottom one?
Which one are you killing?
The top one. It was exactly lethal.
No. This was overkill.
Oh no, it was overkill.
It was overkill. This thing had like 36 hit points left, and you just nacked it with 56.
Just that song. Chop, 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 chop.
Nyla, pretty much the only one in good eyesight to all of this, besides maybe Hydrune, because Hydrune can see through the darkness.
Well, I spotted one of them, but it fell. So but I don't see what Alyssa's doing.
Regardless, Alyssa just kind of went, "You're done. You're done." Back to back. Yes, I agree, Griff.
Yep.
That is insane. But that's the whole bonus to the blood axes. You got to be raging, and you got to be willing to push the limits. All right, so I believe that uses your bonus action and everything like that. So we'll clear that one. We'll clear that one. Nyla.
And all right. I'm looking at my character sheet.
You have a sword? Use the sword.
Use the sword?
I mean, sorry, what? Because unless you have Warcaster, anything that you try to cast point blank range is going to be disadvantaged.
Keep in mind, it is a Wanty, which means if you use the Dragon Slayer sword, there's.
I was just thinking of using the Thunderclap. That's the ability to push people away, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Thunder Wave. Never mind.
I mean, Thunderclap would still do damage, but
compare
Thunderclap damage to
Thunder Wave.
A dragon. Well, compared to a Dragon Slayer sword, because I'm pretty sure Wanty qualify as dragons, if I remember correctly, didn't they?
Wanty do.
Yeah.
But what Nyla's facing is a lizard folk.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wanty is probably the snake variation to a dragonborn.
Right. So I'll go ahead and use the sword then.
All right. Swing to strike.
That's a 16 total.
To hit?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Awesome. Okay. And then it says one. No. 1d4 plus 5.
Huh? That's your dagger.
Oh no, sorry. 1d8, 1d10.
One-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed. So the
One-
one I've been using.
So the D10.
Yeah. 10, I think. 6 plus 4 is 10.
Raw. Raw. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action. This is up to DM's discretion, but if I use Misty Step, would that still cause an AoE?
No.
No. Okay. So I'm going to Misty Step away from the lizard folk.
Where to away?
These were 5 squares.
Yep.
5, 10. I'm essentially going towards Alita. So
just straight across?
yeah.
Pop up and no blow a tree.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my move speed to 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, right next to her. Just Nyla rushing over to Alita. Away from the lizard folk. I'm safe. And I end my turn there.
The only lizard folk remaining. With the opportunities. Oh. It chucks its javelin.
Oh.
And whiz. You see what looks to be just like a really large stick whiz real wide left of you, Hydrun.
Hey, this is like, excuse me?
All right, 1T. No, lizard folk. Gibbers.
All right. So the little piece of whatever that's poking out of the circle, have I distinguished that that's friend or foe?
It like pull it like It tucked back into the circle, but it moved like, think about like wide shoulders, something, whether it be like an arm or a cloak or part of a clothing or maybe a weapon, poked out enough that you could tell that there's somebody in the darkness right in front of you.
Okay. But I couldn't really. Okay, so yeah, just by looking at it, I can't really tell. It's like, I don't know who that is.
But considering that moments ago you just had a Eldritch Blast whip right past your head,
yeah,
chances to say that the thing you see in front of you is potentially bad.
All right. So I want to go ahead and in my bear form, I want to go ahead and grab this person, and I want to go ahead and throw them further into the try to throw them further into the circle.
I'm gonna need strength check, strength or athletics, whichever is higher.
strength check or athletics. Oh, come on. Acrobatics. Alright, so, oh man. I get advantage on athletics, so my strength is +0, so shit. So we'll go with athletics.
Even
Wait,
in bear
bear
form?
form?
You're in bear form. Your
Yeah.
werebear strength is a +4, my dude.
Oh wait, no, I probably had to open the fucking werebear sheet. That's probably what it is. Stat block. There we go. That's why I'm looking at my thing. So yeah, here we go.
That's why little old druids can take on some
Oh my
monstrosity.
God!
Oh. Oh.
Weren't you supposed to roll with advantage?
Oh
No. No, I get advantage on strength saving throws.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, you reach in to grab and try to pull. And almost as you start to pull, you see this orcish taloned arm grab hold of your forearm
Yep.
as it pulls back. And actually
No.
pulls you in
Into the circle. Damn.
while maintaining full grapple on your arm.
Oh.
It is pitch black. The only bit of anything that you can tell is some dude's grabbing your arm.
Oh wait, 1 second. I got dark sense. I got dark vision, but I don't think I can see magical darkness. Damn it! All right. Nope. Yeah. So I'm blind, but I can feel something grabbing my arms. Grab my arm.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
ending
no.
concentration is a free action.
Yeah, any concentration can happen at any time on anyone's turn.
All right.
For-
So then. So I guess that gets pretty much me trying to do that was my action. So my bonus action, I'm gonna at least go for a strike on the. Basically, I can still feel and grab my arm, so I'm gonna strike in front of me. Try to strike the person in front of me.
Okay.
Go for dexterity since that's higher. Come on. Okay, that's better. 23.
Oh, that'll hit.
I'm gonna just because you said ending concentration can happen on anybody's turn.
Yep. Anybody at any point. It's a free action.
I'm dropping the Hunger of Hadar.
No. Keep it up. It's all right. I'm in werebear form. It's all good.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm in werebear form. I got basically, I got a little buff going on.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, this is also a good thing. If I start losing health at a certain point, I start going to a blood rage. I start going to a feral rage. So these guys could be a little bit more screwed.
No.
And us.
Uh-huh.
No, don't worry. Cecile will just knock my ass out again.
So yeah, Hydrun, you see the bear get pulled into the darkness, but you see the bear get a good poof on the right, left hook right on the ogre. Or not the ogre, the orc war
Okay,
chief.
I consider dropping it. I see that hit. I'm like, nah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's
Like,
okay.
So roll acid damage for the bear then.
But now you
Yeah,
gotta
roll
roll. Now you gotta roll your check to take the acid
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
damage,
to make a
necrotic damage.
DC save of 17 for Dex.
Dex saving throw.
The werebear's got to make a
17.
dex of 17.
All right, so I gotta make the. All right, Dex. Here we go.
Come on.
Oh my god, it's a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
I take double damage. I'm taking double damage for this one.
Ah.
Yeah, these
At least
checks
you
are
didn't
hating me.
upcast it.
Right.
At least you didn't upcast it. It could be
So what's your
worse.
acid damage?
So, am I rolling 2d6 for normal, or what am I doing? Am I 2d6 and doubling, or rolling 4?
No, we'll just roll the damage and we'll double it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. The dice. These checks
18.
hate me.
18
18
points of
damage.
acid damage.
That's what we call the dice telling a story.
Yeah.
Story
We
of
now
the
have a
druid was
teammate
like,
who
oh
is,
no, I'm fine.
We now have a teammate who has experienced the otherworldly milky tentacles rubbing them with acid.
Uh-huh.
Blah.
Yeah, the only thing
Thanks
the
for
bear
making
can
one of
focus on besides the why does it feel all slimy touching me is this
Yeah.
orc chief's got a hand on your forearm. Like,
Please, of all of the ways to could have phrased that, don't phrase it like that again.
Do it.
I'm phrasing it due to how the spell description is.
so, Alita, you just saw the bear get pulled into the darkness. You can see that Cecile is trying to be all like, there's things that way. And Hydroon, you can even tell that if that ends up being the choice, you can see that there's some sort of like aiming factor going on. And you're the only one who can see through the darkness.
So hold on. That's,
Hmm. So I see the werebear get sucked into the pit of nothingness.
And then just
Dragon
gone.
alive.
Yup.
But there's also Nyla in front of me who looks like she's taken a couple of good beatings.
Oh, that reminds me. Tibbers,
Uh-huh.
you need to make a concentration check
For what?
to see if your summoned where tiger goes.
Oh, my
Oof.
Sabertooth.
Yeah.
All right. So would I do that? Would I make that for my stat block or the werebear stat block?
Probably on yours.
On mine? Okay, yeah,
On
that makes
yours.
sense.
Yeah.
All right, one
Yeah.
sec. Let me see.
Most commonly is your stats for most things, unless you're using the bears or your were forms
Your
attributes.
stats for mental. Where
All right,
form
rolling.
for physical.
Okay.
Physical.
19. 19.
Okay. Okay. You managed to keep your were tiger up.
Oh yeah, that's right. My
which
birthday. Oh,
which I completely forgot would have been its turn.
yeah, well, there's not
While
really
Cal
much we can do.
considers what to do. Well, there's
Yeah,
what kind of range? It does have 40 feet move. And there is one enemy that it could probably see.
yeah. Yeah, basically let's just say my were tiger basically just starts running after that one. If it gets at least about 20 feet of it, it's definitely going for that pounce attack.
Well, it's going to be about
Got 20 at least.
10 feet away. So, yeah.
Because yeah, it says if the tiger moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature, then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn.
Oh,
yeah.
it's got reach too. So, yeah, you can hit it.
All right, okay, yeah, we're going for that claw attack. See if I can't
We're
pounce on
going
this.
go for that. Yeah, go for that.
Going
Pounce.
for that. Okay. Oh, 17.
It hits.
He is now prone.
So, tiger
And
moves
he
straight
does the claw
forward with
attack,
creature.
damage. 12 damage.
So,
Oh no! It needs to, that lizard folk needs to make a strength saving throw of 14. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. So it does manage to make it save. So you basically jump on it
Yep. So
with the claw attack. And as it stands firm, as the saber tooth is like clawed right on top of it, it tries to hold you up and then falls over as it bleeds out. So essentially, the tiger
Yay.
still gets that pounce attack
Yeah.
completely off, even though it resisted the getting knocked prone, but ultimately
It's
would have
still
fallen
there.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I nicked an artery.
Alita.
There we go. Yeah, sorry about that.
It happens. Hmm. Well, the tiger's got that. There's nothing else in front of me that I can see that I can fight.
Correct.
I'm gonna drop Sunbeam. And I guess I'll smack Nyla with a heal.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, no, when I say smack, I quite literally mean smack. You're getting healed Timber style.
Well, you see the hand out for the sunbeam, and then just. Oh
I'd say it would be the same hand. Like,
yeah.
leave
Yeah.
it up to panic of like,
Holy shit! 32
Fire.
points back.
Re-aim, smack. Oh!
Yeah,
Here you
that's a
go.
good chunk of heal back.
Try not to be stupid again. And
Just a
that'll end your turn.
thanks.
Even though
All right.
I could see that it was a heal, I still wince at that smack.
We got a war chief on his butt. That
Who's still taking
requires.
cold damage from
Who's
this?
still taking cold damage?
5.
All right, he takes 5 points. Okay. And then let's see. Is it smart enough?
Doesn't he have to spend some of his movement to get up?
Yep. He spends half of his movement to get up, but does not figure out which way to go. So he just starts walking a random direction. And he's got himself trapped deeper into the ball of darkness. Which then requires the other orc chief to take the damage. Well, actually, no. First one. This guy's got to roll. What is it?
Okay, so
The dex for the
DC
acid?
dex of 17.
Oh yeah,
and
he ain't making that. So the first guy
Okay,
takes
so
the
hold on.
acid.
That second roll I did that said Hunger Hadar, that was actually, I hit that as, because you
7?
said the second chief. The
Yep.
7's for the second chief for the cold.
Nope, I got you.
And then 8 is for the acid on the first.
Okay. All right. So yeah, second guy's all grappled with the bear. Oof. It can't use one of its perks because it can't see shit.
I fucked these war chiefs up big time with the Hunger Hadar.
Yeah.
it's a great spell when used in the right situations.
Like this.
He's gonna let go of the bear and try to make its great axe attacks. But the second he does this, he's got to roll with disadvantage.
No longer knows where he's at.
Does an 11 hit the bear?
It does. Hold on, let me check. Stat block. Yes, it does.
Okay. Which makes both of them actually hit. So that is ooh, okay. So between the two hits, that is what? 33? 33 points of slashing damage against Werebear.
Hmm.
Oh boy. 1 second.
No, 1 point doesn't go into a fury.
Into the blood, into that feral rage. Let me check. I was just about to check. Oh, come on. Where are you? Features and traits. Here we go. Features and traits. Information. Oh, okay. Oh, we are very, very close.
Was it half?
I am 4 points away from going into a feral rage, into a bloodlust. I
Okay.
have to drop past 80. I'm at 84, so I'm 4 points away from going to my blood and going into bloodlust.
All right. Well, it gets the 2 attacks and ends its turn still inside the darkness. So let's roll its saving throw.
17.
He's got this. Oh, he actually passes it with an 18. So half damage or no
Okay.
damage?
No damage.
No damage. Well, Drew, it'd be your turn.
Okay, 2 are going straight at the one that is fighting timbers of my Eldritch Blast.
What's
The other
your
one at the
max
other
range on
location.
that? I forget. 120?
120.
Okay, yeah. Plenty of. All right.
So here's the first shot. That's
So
a
which
21.
one is this going into? The orc or the one
The
T?
first 2 are going at first 2 are going at the war chief that's fighting timbers.
Okay, so that one will hit.
Let's do damage. 5.
All right.
Second one. At the same one. That's a 22.
That will hit.
5 again. Damn it. And the last one is going to go at the other war chief.
Oh, okay.
27.
That'll hit.
Another 5. What is up with the 5s?
You rolled on your damage 3 1s.
I know.
That's rough.
At least it's damage, not attack.
True.
This is true.
All right. So
I
that
would like to
ends
not
That'll end my
get hit by
turn.
things.
1T abomination. It goes in for a. Goes in for a scimitar attack. For a 24 to hit.
Forward. How far away is that?
Huh?
How far away is that from me?
Uh,
Trying to. Hold on.
45 feet.
Checking. 45 feet? I'm just
Yeah.
checking. Good. Runic shield rolled again.
Oh,
Yeah, throw that out.
the hit or the damage?
Oh, the hit.
Good choice because that whiffs. Then it goes in for a.
Oh, would I? Hold on. Would I see this with the way that? Because it's a circle. It's not a cylinder for.
Yeah, you're large enough
dome,
that you'd be
and I'm
able to
14
kind of
feet.
see around it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you were
Yeah.
any smaller, you probably wouldn't have been able to round it. But because you are larger, you got plenty of that lean room to.
But yeah,
I see what's
see
going
it
on over
lunging,
there.
and I throw out the hand and that weird
Yep.
shield thing that pops up in front of Alyssa.
Nope, but it. Yep. So it connects the shield and doesn't actually hit. But then it decides to do something different and go for a
Oh, there's my reaction.
constrict.
Cool.
And what's her AC? 19? Oh,
I
hang on,
think so.
yeah, it's a 19. So that will actually fail. So it whiffs.
Poor buddy. Have a rough
Whips the
day.
seal.
Yeah, I don't have the current state of timbers. That's 45 feet away to get to the lizard dude, so I'm going to do my lovely.
Just pick up a
I'm
tree
gonna-
and throw it. Dare ya? I'm not huge sized. I'm only large sized. Otherwise, I would pick up the lizard folk next to me and eat it. Actually, hell, I'll say pick up
Fucking
a dead.
baseball.
I won't get as much distance. If I was
Mm.
huge sized, then I absolutely would.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I am going to face step. So I got 30 feet with this. I want to face step. Can I face step up here?
Oh yeah, that's a whole just a hill. So you want to go?
20. I get here, I think.
Yes.
I'm basically poofing up there. And then saying I don't have enough movement to get to the Wanty. So face step gave me 30, and then I've got another 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think I can get to it. Yeah. It's your call with this little hill. How high up is this hill?
Like 5 feet.
Oh,
It's
so
enough that in your larger form you could easily just do a
I
little
just
hop.
step down. It's like a giant stair. Cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna close on the Wanty from the other side and take my 3 swings at it. So yeah, this dude that's been stuck between Alyssa and this black void now has a 14-foot woman behind him. Swing.
Yep. You swing a swing.
Pretty sure that hits. Pretty sure that crits.
It does crit.
So
If you roll twice the AC, it crits.
I'll just roll all 3 attacks. Why not? So I got 1 crit. 16 hit.
It will.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah, 21. So 10 from the crit. Oh, minimum 10 plus 9 plus 10 plus 16 plus the Giant's Might, which is 3. I think it's 48 total. If I do math correctly.
I'm coming to the same number.
Yep. $48. Jeez.
Swing.
And it is sushi.
Ah,
How much overkill was it?
Almost. Out of the damage dealt, had a little less than half the hit points. It only had 20 something hit points left.
Nice.
I must say, Alyssa took out the other two that were much greater in health. I mean, shit, the first one T that was broke down had 80 some points of damage, or 80 points of HP left, and it got dropped because what, a 72 for fucking rolls.
Another 40 something.
Oh yeah, it was dead. All right, so you skewer that one.
Is
Oh.
not at Alyssa.
So while the circle is still
Wait, no.
up, we'd go to Cece's turn, but Cece can't see anything.
No, I can't see anything, but I keep reading my chart. It was like you said, read it before every game.
Yeah.
I forget I have all protection and or of courage.
So you got this still
It's still-
protection of energy.
yeah,
And then
that's still
Alyssa can't see into the darkness.
Nope.
Nyla can't see into the darkness. Which brings us back to Dibbers. Can't see anything in the darkness, but it will immediately take the cold damage.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And this is where we get to have some fun.
Yeah, now it goes into blood. Oh wait, no, I still gotta pass my wisdom saving throw. So cold damage. Damn it. Oh, we are teetering on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. We are teetering on the edge.
You're on 1 point.
Yep, we're on that. We're on that thin line right now. All right. All right. So I want to use my action to try basically because that orc chief still has my arm, right?
No, you let it go in order to get its two-headed swings on you.
Shit. All right. So from what I can think, I'm gonna at least want to try and lunge forward, grab him. I want to try lunge forward, grab him. That because I figured that's where he swung from. Would I be able to do that?
I think you have to roll with disadvantage.
It would
but-
be rolling with disadvantage.
For strength. All
Hold
right.
on,
So
let
I
me-
gotta roll with a bear stat.
Well, no, you have to
Oh.
roll to hit. Like, you have to find him first.
Yeah. I was gonna try. I know because I want to grab him. So what would that be? Unarmed strike? No, I would have to. Damn it.
No, it would be unarmed. Pretty sure.
Yeah, no, but I don't have unarmed strike for the werebear for the werebear stats.
It'd be arm strength is just your dex mod.
It's your strength.
Yeah,
plus-
strength mod.
You're probably proficient as a bear at unarmed strikes.
All right, so yeah, it'd be strength. So yeah, strength. Just strength check, right?
Plus your
Proficiency.
your unarmed strike is what?
Oh shit! Let me check my unarmed strike.
Because you have a proficiency bonus of +5.
Yes, let me see.
So unarmed strike in the bear would be
Yeah, unarmed strike is 5 plus 5.
Right, but that's what is your bear's strength modifier?
Oh, bear strength mod. Oh god.
+4.
Is it +4? So
Yeah,
it'd be
strength is
+9 to
plus
hit.
4.
It'd be a +9 to hit for 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
I
Something like that.
5
5 points
Well,
of
it's
damage.
one plus your
two.
strength mod.
Yep.
2 bludgeoning.
No, that's yours.
That's yours
Oh,
because
yeah.
you don't have strength.
Yeah, I don't. All right, so what would I have to roll to try and grab him? Do I roll the strength check for the werebear or arm strike on mine?
You're-
Well, I am.
Roll
It'd be roll for you. It'd be a roll of
roll a
+9
d20
Yeah.
with disadvantage
with disadvantage.
just to hit, and then it's the athletics or the strength check to try and grapple him.
Alright, so roll a d20.
You have to hit first, and then you do the athletics to see if you grab onto him.
Okay, so roll a d20 with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll be 2 d20s and go with the lower.
Yep.
Alright, so here we go. 2 d20s. God! A nat 20 and a 17.
It's
Not
not
bad.
good.
Still
So
enough.
yeah,
17
17.
plus 9.
Yeah, 17 + 9, still pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So you found him.
Oh yeah. Found your ass.
You found
Now
him.
you
You
roll the
you
athletics.
grappled.
Alright, so I definitely want to throw I want to throw him like it further like right behind me, like to the left and whatnot, like throw him in further into the circle.
Okay. You want to
Alright, so that'd be
slam him here?
yeah, I want to go and slam him right there, yeah. So what now do I roll the strength check? Or actually no, that's a
No, I would. So your unarmed
just,
is
damage.
The unarmed was to find him.
to find
Yeah.
it. Okay.
That was to find him. Now it's the athletics to grapple and chuck it.
Yeah.
basically.
Okay,
Okay.
athletics. Okay. Alright, so athletics it would be let's see, athletics is strength.
Yep.
So yeah. Huh?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be werebear strength check then.
Strength.
Yep, werebear strength. The frick, you kidding me?
Oh.
Bears don't have thumbs.
Oh no.
Oh.
The werebear stats suck right now. They are really sucking me dry right now.
Well, at
Uh-oh.
least it's not a nat 1. Just letting you know.
Oh.
Shut up, Perma.
A wild boar on the alert. Wild bear on the alert.
Do you get more than one attack as a werebear?
I got a bonus action, but yeah, I got a multi-attack. In bear form, the werebear has 2 claw attacks, and yeah.
Okay.
So
Uh-oh.
so that was my first. I guess that'll be my first attack, basically.
Well,
so here comes. What's going on?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you tried to grapple and only rolled what, an 8? He nat 20.
Yeah. Oh, so it.
So in your pull, he decides to kind of throw his other free arm out, which is holding his great axe,
Oh no.
and punches you for 14 slashing damage because he catches
Wait.
you with his axe.
So here's the question: is the axe made of silver?
No.
Then I'm immune to it.
What?
The damage immunity is bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical items that are not silvered.
Immunities?
Damage immunities, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered while I'm in werebear form.
Oh. Hey.
Ugh.
Is it just the werebear form, or is this?
It's in werebear form. As long as I'm in werebear form, any attacks, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from anything that is non-magical, anything non-magical that is not silvered, that has a silver, I do not take damage from it.
Then you would end up having a lot more health back then,
Damn.
because the
I know.
2 great axe swings on you would have been null and voided.
So, well, it was what, 33 damage or something like that? Let me check.
We can do
let me
it for
check.
next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
30, yeah,
Keep that in mind.
33 points of damage would have been returned to you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And-
it catches you, but yeah, non-magical attacks, you just kind of shrug it the fuck off.
Yeah.
So then,
I
yeah,
was gonna-
you can continue your assault then. Still your turn.
Sweet. So I also got proficiency bonus of +3. Nice. Keep that in mind for next time too. All right, so I still have him. So I still at least got a hold of him, right? So I know where he's at.
Yep, you got a firm grip. He tried to break away, but
See, I
Yes.
got him, but I just
because
couldn't pull him, yeah.
you grabbed him, he resisted the pull.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So I still got a good grab on him. Okay. Good. All right. So with that action, that would be one action, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll at least go ahead and for a multi attack, we'll go ahead and use my claw attack for the second attack, and then of course bonus action. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. So I'm basically swiping at him for 11 damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and take another swipe at him again because I'm pissed off. God damn. 26
That'll hit.
for additional 6 damage. So that's 17 damage total.
All right.
So, the werebear stats are screwing me over, but everything else is just godsend right now. God dang.
Well, with your immunity to anything that's not magical
Or silver.
or silvered, you basically become a walking tank.
Yes, exactly. So Cecile, bring it on. I feel
My
like I
swords
should've
are
won.
magical.
Yeah, her
That's right.
her swords would fuck you up.
I know, but I feel like if it was just a hand to hand, I feel like I could go toe to toe with Cecile.
Not to
Until she
mention,
basically
not to
throws me.
mention Faye. A lot of her normal punching is magical too.
Damn
Anyway,
it.
so that being
See, the thing
said,
is, even
you
if
now
my
need
punch didn't do something, I can then activate magical chains that wrap you up. They're
What?
magical chains.
like I know Timbers wants to go toe to toe with Cecile, but I don't think you quite understand just how well built Cecile is.
Yeah, no, I don't. Damn. All right,
No.
now that'll end my turn.
Now you got to make your dex, your bear deck save.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like fair dex save.
For the acid damage.
Yeah, that's right. Hold
Yeah,
on, wait,
whenever you're in your wear
17.
stats or whatnot, if you're doing something mental, you can use timber stats. If you're doing something physical, has to be your werebear.
So yeah, this is dexterity, so it's dex save, so that's not mental. So yep, fuck.
It's the
Oh,
bear.
it's
That's why I
plus-
said it's the bear's deck save.
Oh God, 6.
All right. How much acid do you take?
7.
7
All right,
points.
so- 7
So
points. That means
So because we are negating what happened earlier and treating everything as current now, your next turn you get to have a bit more fun.
yep, we're going blood. We are now officially in bloodlust mode. We're now at 74, so that's now officially bloodlust. So I basically now go barbarian rage mode. So I basically
Wait, I
go
thought
for
you had a
any-
wisdom save.
But you have
Oh, yeah.
to you have to wait till the start of your turn too.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta make that wisdom saving throw. That's right. All right, so Sabertooth Tiger form. Sabertooth Tiger, not form, turn. So, I feel like would my Sabertooth Tiger be able to basically sense the other orc chief in that circle because he can
There's
smell
a-
him? Could he smell him?
There's a lot of blood in the battlefield.
Yeah, so he probably wouldn't be able to really smell him, and he can't see in the dark.
Correct.
Damn.
Is also the summon, is this concentration at all?
I don't. don't think my wild summon is, or summon animal is. Let me check. Go down. Let's see, conjure animals. Duration, concentrate. Oh, it is a concentration up to 1 hour. So yeah, it is a concentration.
All right. Well, because you took acid damage, I am going
Yep.
to need a con check.
A con check. Yep. 19.
You maintain
I am-
concentration.
Mentally fortified as well as physically fortified. God dang, Bear Mode was awesome.
All right. Well, you have until the start of your next turn to read through your frenzy bit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And so with
so-
that,
Yep. Saber 2 ain't doing damn thing.
nope, you can't do nothing. Lita.
Yeah, no enemies. Yeah.
Or not. I guess it's internet.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Okay, well, knowing there's not a whole lot of people that can actually see through going on right now, we'll come back to Alita. All right, well,
And
Fire
I'll roll.
Ass needs to take some more damage.
It's back. They're back.
The Cal is back.
The Cal is back.
Yeah, my internet decided it was gonna disconnect from my phone.
Ah, well, it is officially your turn.
Oh, is it now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I know the options are limited, but
That's one word for it. Let's see. Milo's good. I don't think CC took any damage. I'm gonna turn around and make direct eye contact with Hydroon, and I'm gonna ask her how many there are that are left.
2.
And Timberzane looking too.
She
Happy.
can't see you. She can't.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
but it's
can't
like-
see different.
Drew can see that.
But I
Timberzane
can.
looking too happy.
Irma, did you give your character health back?
Yeah, Lita healed him.
Yeah,
Right.
I did give.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah,
you
Lita
32
healed him.
points of healing.
Okay, so you
You're
had
still at
50
75
something.
pips.
Okay. I thought you were at 75 before the heal, and I haven't seen your HP jump. That's why I was asking if you applied it.
Okay.
No, I did apply it. I was at 75.
I'll
Still
just,
saying that you're at 75 on your sheet, though. It is what it is.
I'll just look at Alita.
So
Two
there are
left.
2 left. Okay.
2 left, both war chiefs. Timbers ain't looking so hot.
Well, unless
Or-
you drop the circle, I can't get to him.
Or
so.
is looking hot. I don't know. Looks angry.
Since there's really nothing for me to do, I will, I won't do anything.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna risk going into the pit.
The void.
Well,
Void.
Chief rolls his
Go party.
dex.
Okay, so Fire Ass took the 11 for the cold.
Yep. Now he's got to take the acid. He kind of moved a little bit closer to what sounds like a fight,
6 acid.
Roar.
but as he's just like,
Yeah, play falls over.
which leaves Orc Chief fighting Bear.
Blindly,
Full
we're
damage.
blind. We're slap boxing. We're slap boxing each other.
4.
Don't kill him. I want to kill him. I want to maul his ass to death.
He doesn't get much of a choice.
Please. Is that the mental begging? Maybe it might work.
Well, here's the thing, though. No matter what I roll, because none of his weapons are magical, it just
Yeah, except the war chief can't tell that they're not actually
he
doing
feels
damage
it,
to
he
timbers. 'Cause
something.
it's
This is
completely
true.
black in there.
This is true. So
I
he's
can
just
imagine
he's just now swinging wildly one-handed because you still have him grappled by the other. Actually, he tries to pull away. So let's do a strength versus bear strength.
Oh god. All right. There we go. Please, come on. Oh! Finally at 23. Yeah, I got my claws in him. If he tried to pull away, he's gonna shred his arm.
You beat him by 1 point.
Yeah.
He tries to pull away. You're just digging your claws deeper, and he's
Hold on, Badger. I have an idea. I want to roll. Could I roll intimidation? Because I feel like with all these strikes, all you hear is like a low bear laugh. So I'm wondering if he can't see, but he hears this. I wonder if that
All he
would
hears
actually
is
kind of intimidate him.
slurping in there.
no, yeah.
It's just wet tentacle sounds.
It's just
like
wet
that
tentacle
tickle.
sounds.
Never mind.
This particular aura does not. Your like big bear intimidate is not working in this.
You can't see, can't hear. We're just basically feeling wet, slimy.
You
cold.
essentially have entered a small pocket dimension of eldritch horrors.
Tentacles.
Welcome to SCP.
Did he fail
Uh,
or succeed his deck save?
Failed.
Damn. 1 point. Damn.
Took 4 points of acid.
All right, Adrun.
Please don't.
Okay.
Please, come on.
So I am going to drop the Hunger of Hadar
No, damn it, no.
because he is the
Don't.
only enemy left.
No, because I'm in blood. I might go bloodlust.
That's fine. We'll
There's
handle it.
there's enough people here that have magical weapons and magical effects that could help take you down to knock you out.
Knock him out, Werebear. Knock me out, Werebear, please. If I
All right.
hopefully I manage to pass now.
So in a very weird like pop of magical bits, you see everyone sees that black circle just kind of like pull in on itself
And all the
until it's
bodies
just
showing
gone.
up.
And all these just dead bodies, acidic, people, bunch of different creatures that have been taking. Looks like that they've either frozen to death or somehow they look like they got like rips of their flesh acided off.
Melt it off.
Yeah.
Don't
And
fuck with
standing on the
warlock.
far edge for where, depending on where people are at, is Werebear Timbers just going at it against this particular war chief. Who,
Can I see how fucked
ironically,
up Timbers is?
I'm pretty fucked up. If
In
anybody can see my
comparison to
eyes,
where-
like my eyes.
Well, here's the thing: is that based on how much health you started off with, you're below half.
Yeah.
The
So he's bloodied.
the war
I'm
chief
bloody.
looks worse.
Yeah.
However,
Can I roll intimidation
And-
now? Can I roll intimidation
Hold on.
now?
you wait until it gets
All
your turn.
3 Eldritch Blast at the War Chief.
No!
All right.
1. That's a 15.
That won't hit.
Okay.
Whoa. Wait, will that hit me? No.
2.
He's
28.
That'll hit.
Let's roll damage. That's only 7.
Okay.
And 3. 13.
That will not hit.
That'll end my turn.
Cecile.
So, I'm familiar with barbarians, right?
Yeah.
So I know Alyssa hasn't taken damage or dealt damage. And if it comes back around to her turn, rage will end. And she'll get all her health back, but she won't be raging anymore. And then, yeah. But I also see Timbers looks fucked up and the War Chief looks
Yeah.
also fucked up. But I'm concerned about Timbers.
You can
Um,
also
I'm-
see that in much closer proximity to Timbers, there's 4 people that have already been like aimed and ready to fire on this War Chief
yeah.
as well.
Right, but I'm worried about Timbers.
Yep.
And brain math says if Alyssa's rage ends, all the hit points go back in, but in order to build that back up, if she has to kick Timbers' ass, it's going to take a couple turns to get those axes back up, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to walk up to Alyssa, look at her and go, fastball special?
Alyssa will go fastball special. Let's do this.
So I'm going to go ahead and let the swords drop so I can do this quickly. I'd pick up Alyssa and basically shot put, throw her towards Timbers and the War Chief, knowing that she's going to take some damage on the landing, but she's raging, so it's going to be halved. But that
Yep.
damage means her rage will sustain
Yep.
when she
Wait,
lands.
would I need to roll something?
I need.
I need to roll.
Listen, you need to roll a very
Athletics.
good. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Oh,
The
6.
dice want it.
Oh
I'm
no.
eating a tiny.
The
I'm
dice
eating a
gods want
You
this
step
to happen.
up. You grab Alyssa by, back scruff, whatever, and the pants, and just, all right, here we go. You take a couple
Eat the
steps
barbarian.
forward and chuck. Barbarian goes up in the air and actually lands about here, taking a whopping 6 points of damage.
That means
It's enough to
rage
keep the
doesn't end.
rage.
Yeah.
6 points of damage, enough to keep the rage going, and is like beelining this War Chief.
Hey, Al.
I guess
Al,
the rest of my turn, I'm what?
check out VC chat. Just basically what just did to Alyssa.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Get the barbarian! But you
Now
can
you
And
imagine
then,
Alyssa-
yeah, I'll just pick my swords back up and use the rest of my movement to start following Alyssa towards Timbers.
Oh
yeah,
Jesus.
you go back, pick
So-
up your sword, start walking over here. You're
And
just like
here.
leisurely, like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not in a huge rush. I kicked Timbers' ass last time. It's somebody else's turn.
All right, and with that,
You're just a just in case at this point for kicking his ass.
Yeah.
it's easy. The darkness drops. You see a bear fighting an orc chief, but you also just witnessed a very large Cecile yeet the Alyssa closer towards the fight. What do you do? If anything. Calling on mouse.
Wow, I talked this whole time and I was muted.
Calling on mice.
I move over to the other side of Alyssa. Not Alyssa, Alita.
Like other side, like opposite of
Yeah.
Nyla or in front?
Oh my fuck. fucking things.
Obscure Nyla.
Okay.
Now my hand is now on her shoulder. I am doing this just to be remembering, and I just watch with a smile right now as I see what's happening.
Alrighty. Alyssa.
There's still an orc chief up.
Yeah, which I got him by the paw.
So he's restrained, which means Alyssa's going to get advantage.
An advantage on the swing. Yup.
I want to kill him with my bare hands, literally.
Yeah, you're
Unintended.
trying to talk down a raging barbarian.
I'm basically a bear, and no one can understand me unless they can speak to animals. But yeah, like no, I want to fight. I want to kill my bare hands. Like I imagine, look at this, like I hold up my paw. I'm shaking at the orc chief.
You think she's gonna
Like anybody understands me.
Oh no, Alyssa wouldn't care. She would swing the fuck
Yeah,
out
no,
of the
she
orc
just
chief.
sees orc chief and just death. Just
I can still swing at it right with just the 3 blood, or do I need the 4th?
Yep. Nope.
No,
It's
you
up
can
to
still
you.
swing at it. No, you don't need the 4th one.
Again, adding the blood is a
Okay.
choice thing.
I prefer not to do another blood drop if I can do it,
Okay.
or if I can avoid it. So I'm going to swing for the first attack. The axe is
The plus 11.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Both the
So
ambulance and the air
roll
support.
twice, take the higher damage.
okay. 21.
Okay. Roll it again for
advantage?
advantage.
Oh, that was with the advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So yeah, that hits.
All right.
Okay. And that was that's a D8, not a D10.
This, we need D10s. We need
D10.
4 of them.
1. 6, or is that a 9?
Where's the line?
It's at the bottom.
The 9.
9. 9. 9. 3 9s, 1 1.
36 points of damage.
37. Oh wait, no. Right, never mind. Just continue. We're good.
3 9s, a 1, and 8.
I just did the math as well. Forgot
Alright,
the strength and shit.
Well,
Second attack.
well, you don't really need it. Your first attack's enough to kill it.
Oh.
It only had 18 hit points left. So while the bear is still
So-
grabbing a hold of it, you just kind of come down.
Damn it.
Yeah,
That froze
Alyssa
up.
will grab
Shit.
one of her axes, go to the neck, grab the other axe, and thunk it in the forehead, and just
Oh, the
pull.
orc? Wait, of the orc?
Yeah.
He's lost the country.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you sit there and pop it, and its skull splits and falls over.
And with that, Alyssa will just immediately yell at the dead body. And victorious.
There we go.
Just
I need to find where it's at.
Can I make one roll better? Can I make one roll?
Trying to find where it talks about your. There we go. Yeah, your one roll being what, your wisdom save?
Yeah, it has to be a wisdom saving. Werebear, so that'd be my wisdom check. Yeah, it has to be a wisdom saving throw of 8. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck y'all. You're lucky.
Do,
Still
do,
pissed
do.
off, but I'm still in control.
Well, also because you started to enter it, looks like it would drop your concentration too. So your
Yep, my saber-tooth
saber-tooth
does it.
tiger goes poof. But yeah, there's that moment of after the orc drops that the bear is just but manages to compose itself
No!
as you
And-
guys officially step out of combat.
Yeah, so all I know is, yeah, I'll
Timber's gonna
basically,
drop out of werebear.
yeah, I'm basically gonna draw a werebear, and all you hear is this roar going, yeah! I look at Alyssa, that was my kill!
You have to remember,
Yeah.
Alyssa's still raging.
Alyssa's just gonna glare at Timbers, just holding the
Mm.
thing.
He was not
Oh,
even going to be looking.
I would have rolled for intimidation with that tactic.
He was not even looking. He basically just like, yeah, and then just like sits down, kind of pouting now because you stole my kill.
Shut up.
Nyeh.
Timber should be used to
The timber
Yeah, exactly.
drops out of rare bear form and
Can Alyssa drop out of rage, or do I have to do something for that?
no,
No,
you
it's-
can
it's
drop out of
free.
rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
I
soon as
jumped
you
into damage because I didn't know if we were going to be fighting Timbers.
as
After
soon
that.
as Alyssa starts to relax, you can see in the axes that the blood points, the clear gems that are filled with seems to be like, actually it looks like they're filled with blood, start to look like they're draining from top to bottom. And with
Okay.
that, Alyssa will regain 30 hit points.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see, regaining 30. All right. I mean, I guess that's kind of like the biggest bonus to the axe is at the end of a battle, if you're just on just a couple of hit points, dropping rage, those blood points return.
Right.
Quick little tiny heals so that you don't collapse from exhaustion. All right, so yeah, you guys are officially out of combat.
CC immediately takes his hand off Alita and be like, I'm sorry, I just want to help.
I will shrink down and begin clearing blood off of swords. Just walking towards Timbers and Alyssa.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word at 3rd level for Timbers and Alyssa. So do I need to roll that twice, or?
Yeah, because it's got to be two different
Okay.
spells. You can only target your wounds once or healing word on one person.
Hey, there we go. It works.
So 16 to Timbers.
Yep. And then
Well, I would say wait for the second one.
No, he's got to declare who he's healing first.
Damn,
Yep.
I was saying I'll take the lower one. I'd say I would take the lower one then.
Not quite how
damn
it
it.
works.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to use the dice. Fuck. All right. So
I have 16 for me.
how many dice is that? 3d4 plus 8. Okay, so 3,
Decent boo hunky.
4, and 3. 3, 6, plus 4, 9 plus 8.
10 plus 8 is 18.
18. So I'll heal Alyssa for 18 and Timbers for
That's
16.
not how it works. You declared Timbers first. So yeah,
Yeah,
Timbers
so-
gets the 16.
Yep.
Alyssa gets the 18.
Yeah, I still take the lower, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still got what I want. I'm only 2
Great.
points away from max health, from full heal.
Alrighty, you guys go, and there's not a whole lot of valuable with these lot. They seem very just prepped. Like this looks like to be an ambush stage. Pretty easy to tell based how it was set up, because the next closest place to you is the battleground. So if we go back to this map, you guys rejoin the party. So yeah, you guys rejoin the bit here.
Yep.
Let them know what happened.
Yeah.
Brian Evil and Never Embers mentioned that the place that they were going to stop off and unload, because it's dangerously close to where you guys were going in. They were going to stop in Succumber
Mhm.
for any kind of rest, because this is the tail end of the second day. And then from there, they were going to march in from Succumber to Atlant, which is just inside the Misty Forest.
Okay.
All right.
So after you guys mount up and head back and start chit-chatting and whatnot, you make it to Succumber.
I take it we get a long rest somewhere in there.
If you guys decide to
Or we
rest in Succumber, the caravan mounts itself up, so its walls is kind of like between the southern outside of the city and the forest. So everything is, there's even, compared to the last time you guys stopped, there's even some defense turrets, like a couple trebuchets and whatnot, that get loaded up to look up and over the caravans. Some of the caravans actually get emptied out on the southern side of the city just before the river, where they start tearing down and setting up defense posts, preparing, because as far as they know, the enemy is inside that forest and you guys are just on the outskirts of it.
Yeah.
So even though you guys are planning on resting here for the night, Braun Anvil is
Watch
making
this.
sure that if anything comes out of that forest, you guys are going to be the first line of defense.
Yeah, more than likely towards. Yeah, whenever we're like 4 hours out from this,
Mhm.
or whatever it is, Cecile will just trance in the back of the wagon, so that way, the first night here,
Yeah.
because Cecile's brain is doing the math.
Rest
And if
now
there
and can
are
help set
scouts-
up. Yep.
Well, yeah, can help set up, and also brain is in warfare mode, and it's
Mhm.
like the best time if enemies were to notice us here and come out of the forest for whatever reason would be right when we got here, before we
Yep.
right while we're setting up, or right after we've just gotten set up, because that'll be the best to catch us off guard. Cecile wants to be fully rested for
Yep.
that, and then doing whatever first watch is for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So just south of, you'll move these tokens so it's easier to see. Even though you guys are going through Succumber, you guys are literally setting up on the edge of the river.
Okay.
And you guys, even from the camping, you can see, even though it's about a few 100 yards out and stuff like that, you can see the edge of the forest. Sycamber seems to be one of several what you would call in combat anchor points. It's Sycamber is basically turned into like a triage and restock, and there's wounded fighters that are getting treated and injured that they pulled out of the forest in there. There's a heavy amount of like wood elves and high elves mixed in with the rest of the populace. Most of them are either injured or resting before they go back in for another attack. The caravans, kind of like I said, some of them get broken down into basically defensive posts. Where you guys end up camping? Closer to the town or more up along the wall?
Whatever's closer to the forest, or to seal at least.
Yep. All right. So you guys end up camping along the wall, right up on the edge of the river.
Or at least that's Cecile's boat.
Yep.
mean, if party camps one place, yeah. Cecile is almost tunnel vision on the forest and just keeping eyes on it.
Yep. So you guys are long rested?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, most of the rest of your day is coming into Sycamber, setting up, helping Braun Anvil. Eventually, it kind of quiets down. There's a lot more people awake during the night watch. You got people manning these turrets and trebuchets, and you got a couple of mages along the wall just to kind of keep a lookout. And there's a couple of the scouts that are coming up and over the wall to run into the forest to try to get intel to bring back to you guys. So I guess as you guys start to lay down, I need to know who's on first watch with Cecile.
I'll take
Alyssa.
first watch.
The military people are like,
Yeah, all the
First
other
watch.
people.
we're gonna be fucking away.
All right, the sisters
Sorry,
gonna play rock,
wait.
paper, scissors for who
No,
goes
no,
on
no,
first watch.
Alyssa will go on second watch then.
Okay. So Cecile and Hydrun will take first watch.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool.
Sorry, country, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh no, I'm just amused that the three people with solid like warfare backgrounds were like, I would like to be awake.
That was funny. Oh, Alyssa, Hydroon at the same time. We'll do it. Fuck you.
All right. Well, probably easy. Well, part easy to convince the barbarian to get some rest, considering rages
Rage.
generally wear people out.
And it's the first time she's used those axes, so
Mm-hmm. Getting used to how that affects the body
Hungover?
too. Yeah, probably a little blood hungover, a little bit bloodlusted hungover. So yeah, Hydrun and Cecile, give me a perception check.
I don't see shit.
oof. I got for advantage. 21.
It's an eerie quiet. The last couple of nights you guys have been sleeping on the road. There's been enough like ambient noise between the river and the birds and all the other animals that this is just like overly calm. You don't even hear fighting in the distance very much. The entire
So I'm not
area
even
just
hearing
kind of-
forest animal noises.
which kind of gives you that
Something
worry
like
that
that.
like
I
if
don't
there
like
is
that.
Whatever is alive out there is probably deep in hiding, or worse. And the entire, like, you guys just have this overwhelming dread of death, just kind of like lingering into the air. It worries you both in different ways. Cecile is like itching to just start running in and helping people.
Mhm.
But Hydrune, the that sense of death is almost calming a little bit. Not in like a
No.
necromantic way, but more of a
Patron way.
your patron is loving
The goddess
whatever's
of death.
going on right now. Yep. The goddess of death. You can almost, like, even in your, like, looking around, you swear you're watching, just like in the air, these what you think to be are these just faint threads, just occasionally just like wisp into the air. For other people, they probably look like, the occasional shooting star, but you sit there, you know better. You know better. There are fate threads all over the place as you're kind of like trancing out a little bit, just kind of like watching. It goes uneventful, but that can also be bad, considering that, yeah, there's, other than a little bit of shuffling in the town behind you, along the wall and beyond is just darkness.
Yeah, it's
I
not
can
the
still technically
darkness so
see
much,
it.
it's the quiet.
You can see out there. I mean, it's not like, there's no lights. You don't see any, that inside this misty forest, there's whole civilizations in there, and from where you're at, you can't see shit.
Oh. Even if I was
The
sitting
nearest,
on the edgeland, I probably couldn't because of the fog.
yep, you guys are too far away from Daggerford. You're basically, you guys are like in the middle of nowhere in terms of where you guys are at. Secomber's got some lights on behind you, but you guys are far enough to the river to where that's like way off into the distance. Daggerford's way too westbound to be able to see anything coming from over there, over those hills. And the next closest thing other than the high moor is the Southwood, where the Emerald Enclave are, and that's too far to your east. So you guys are in this really weird point of
So
there's
Hydrune is
Secomber
unsettled by
behind you
not seeing.
and nothing before you.
So Hydrune is unsettled, if anything, by not seeing into the forest. And Cecile is unsettled by not hearing anything out of that place.
Yep.
It is not necessarily the not hearing people, it's not hearing wildlife. That's
Yeah.
the part that's making Cecile.
And considering
not
both
like
of you
this.
have a soldierish fighter background, this type of eeriness is normally followed by a massive attack if this was any other situation. So you guys are probably on the edge of your
We're on
seats
edge.
the entire time. But eventually it does go enough time for second watch.
Cecile slept before getting here.
Yep.
Or tranced before getting here.
So you're up.
So
You're up
she's
the whole night. Yep.
up. She's not.
See who'll be the second one.
I think Alyssa said she wanted to do second.
Or that
Yeah.
one who's one of us can do it. I don't mind.
You can have more than 2 people.
Yeah, you both can do it.
Just know that Cecile did the 4-hour trancy thing in the back of a wagon, which even that was unsettling because I'll give you this for a time. Like, Cecile eventually relaxed enough in the group dynamics that when other people were on watch, she would at least like lie down and make it look like she was sleeping, even if she was just trancing. Just because she knew it was unsettling for other people how she normally trances. In the back of the wagon, Cecile was basically sitting here like this, almost motionless with eyes open, but didn't move for like 4 hours. Just eyes open, staring off into space.
That's what
All
you
can
call a
probably see is
high
a
alert
slight rise and fall of her
slumber.
shoulders, well, from breathing.
Yeah,
Um,
basically.
Who's within 10 feet of me?
Huh?
Who is all within 10 feet of me?
Not within 10 feet.
mean,
I mean, if
depends.
you guys are, unless you guys spread out, I'm guessing the three of you guys are pretty close.
Okay, because we cannot be frightened, and
Uh,
to the bonus two +2 to saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Alyssa is gonna like walk around though, like stay within like the border lines of the camp, you know, maybe
Okay.
to the back edges,
So-
kind of.
I'm still going to need perception checks for Melissa and Cece. I saw Cecile's pop up.
Cecile is maintaining wherever the ballista aren't, more or less. So those gaps, that's where Cecile is.
CC is more
Okay,
looking
now.
with his pistol, like trying to see if he can work anything out through the site, like laying down in the wagon with a pistol hanging out in the side, looking out into the forest.
Okay.
He's trying to see
Uh,
if anything would be out there
Where's
at any point.
That's medicine.
28.
That's a medicine check.
That's a medicine. It's a perception. Oh, perception.
28.
Yeah,
28. Oh, okay.
You roll a net 20 on that?
Yep.
All right. So while the three of you are kind of like scouting around, watching things, Alyssa kind of overhears one of the ballista users whispering to nearby, patrol watchmen that he thinks he sees something. So a couple of you run over to kind of go, what's going on? And with a perception that high, the seal, you can kind of make it out, but Alyssa's gets a full glimpse of way off in the distance. This is like looking very tiny off in the distance. There seems to be what looks to be a torch coming out of the misty forest, but not very far. As it looks like it's running, but you can't quite tell which direction. You can't tell if it's coming closer or farther or whatnot. But in that same
It's
motion,
not moving left, right?
you can't quite tell. It's just so far away. It's moving slow enough that you can't quite tell which direction it's going just yet. But what seems to be almost a reactionary motion, you see this little tiny light in the distance suddenly go up into the air and then snuff.
Alyssa's gonna like put her finger up to her lips to like silence the guards. Also look at Cecile. Or not
Wait.
Cecile. See,
I mean,
But
I'm over there.
but Alyssa has a sense that
Oh yeah.
things.
Oh yeah.
fuck.
I have it. I can. Shit. Where is it? Where is
Did
it?
she get dragon
feature
face?
traits.
Did she
Ignore
she
me.
just get dragon
No.
face?
it is a
It's,
dragon.
She gets alerted anytime a dragon is detected within, I think, 6 miles.
These lines, yeah.
I'm looking at it. Where
No,
is
6
it?
miles, I believe,
If
is favorite
it's
terrain.
Her favorite terrain. What is her favorite terrain?
Her favorite
Mountains, I
terrain.
believe.
She's got several of them.
Yeah, she's
Mountains,
got
Underdark
mountains,
Forest.
forest, and underdark. So I mean, we are right at the edge of the forest, so it's the DM's discretion on that one.
Yep, I'll give it.
But
Got
yeah,
danger sense, but I can't.
Even if I say it's half, it's still close enough. You guys are still close enough for that sense to go off as soon as you see that little light go up into the air and disappear.
so she gets dragon face. Is what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like we've seen Alyssa react to
Like
dragons enough.
Alyssa, just all of a sudden, everyone's going, "What is that? What is that?" And then Alyssa's eyes get really wide, and then furrows,
Right,
And for the few of you who were
How
there
far?
outside of the Mistral Hall when the Black Dragon came flying in, it's that same face of, oh fuck.
How far into Second Watch are we?
Pretty early. Like
Okay,
probably within the first hour.
How far is the rest of our party camping to this spot?
Probably like 20, 30 yards behind you. Pretty damn close.
20, 30 yards behind me or something
Mhm.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to find a pebble on the ground, pick it up, and chuck it at Hydroon.
And
I just
And,
laid the fuck
Alyssa-
down. What's going on?
Yeah, they're
Alyssa would just
about
whisper
an
to
hour
you,
and a half
right.
into your sleep. You get this rock popped on you, and when you kind of peek your head up, you're seeing Cecile like, get over here.
I'm like doing the finger of like, get everybody.
Now, is Alyssa just frozen? Not like frozen scared, but like frozen of just watching just to make sure nothing's happening? Kinda?
No, she's probably watching very intently because she can't get direction.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's just trying to see at what edge of her senses. Because if all of a sudden that her pain goes away, it's whatever she's sensed is moving further away.
Hydra's
Yeah,
gonna go around and start whacking on the fabric of the tent. Wake up! Wake up! So you get that clump smack and wave of cloth that is very distinct on tents.
I'm going to, depending on where Alyssa is, I want to go kind of to the opposites. Like, I want to move along the line further away from her. Because
Okay.
then we've got 2 points of directionality looking at this thing to determine the direction it might be moving.
Okay. So yeah, since you guys are more or less camping,
I also want to tell the other side, like, because I assume we've set up a line of defense, right? Kind
Yep.
of.
So with the
So I wanna move to the
comber,
far
you
edge so
guys
they
are
know what's
quite
going on.
literally pinned, like right where that point is on that pin. Just on the northern side of that river is where you guys are posted. Were you
So yeah, I want to.
the little fire?
I have to use the bathroom so bad, but I can't leave because I want to hear this. I don't want to miss any information.
So right about here, where that little square box is where the general vicinity that you guys saw this, what looks to be torch, and then gone.
So yeah, if
Okay.
that's where that is, I'm going to the right far end
Mhm.
because I want to inform them. Because I don't know how perceptive they are of other things happening online. But I want to go to that far end because if they're making a light and making a fuss over here,
Yep.
Cecile is now planning for their potential of flanking from the op. Like, that torch came out of the forest. That's kind of a noticeable thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an obvious thing to Cecile. So Cecile's like, where isn't the obvious thing? So I'm going to that far right side, basically.
Okay.
Or closer, like, to this
Yep.
side of things to check.
All right. So you kind of go further to the right. Everyone else is kind of like spreading out to kind of see. You're just trying to see down in, this other section of the forest in case something happens, kind of deal. Hydroon, when you join the others along the wall to kind of get like an update of what the hell's going on, and Alyssa's just like, you've seen that face. There's a dragon afoot. Roll me a perception check in the direction that she's looking to see if you can see anything with your devil sight.
12.
Oh my gosh. It's right over here.
Given that they gave you a really good location of where to look, I'll give you advantage on that one.
I'll roll
I will be
again.
right back. I need to use the bathroom.
19.
Even with devil sight, you still have to worry about distance.
Yeah.
And the field kind of across the water kind of opens up to you as you can confirm that that thing that's falling back down to the ground appears to be a torch of some sort, makeshift torch. And just for a split second, your devil sight locks on to the two piercing eyes of something large slinking back into the misty forest. From the information you guys have recalled, those on the front gate, a couple of you can roll me in history or intelligence. Think history.
I moved
Recall
away, so I
knowledge?
don't get that, do I?
Does that include me for rolling
Probably
that?
not. Yes. Yeah, if you went to the far other side, you probably don't get that.
Okay, so I get to roll that. You dick! You had to roll over from the 15. Went from 15 to 5. I got a 7.
Well, anybody else, like everybody else, got woken up. So if you come up and join, you guys
Yeah.
can.
What?
History check or intelligence. Perma, roll me a d20.
How do I get an advantage on history check? Hell
He
yeah.
went to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I got 14 on history.
Leader got 19.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
And
Okay.
Ethan with the 24. Nat
Don't mind
20.
me with notes every day.
Right.
What I
Yeah.
missed?
So
Sorry.
Roll a d20.
roll a d20.
Roll D2. Okay.
I keep notes on me
Okay.
about every little fact.
Mhm.
9 plus whatever the thing I'm rolling.
Yeah, it's a
History.
10. So plus
Oh,
one.
history.
Plus one for
Oh.
Alyssa. Yeah, no.
10.
You guys are recalling that the cultists were attacked by who you guys believe to be Neron Vane. Neron Vane.
Mm-hmm.
And you recall that Neron Vane travels
The green dragon.
the Green Dragon. Yes. I was double checking to see if the dragon had if you guys knew the name of it. Oh yeah. Green Dragon by the name of Kuth. Chuth. Chuth.
Wait, the one we met?
No, I don't think it was the elderly lady.
Oh, we might have
The
met
one
the
that-
green dragon.
The one that was a dick
The
one
that I
that
wanted
took
to get revenge
Nyla.
on.
The one that took Nyla, right?
Oh. Based
Well, I
off
wanna
of
get
the few
revenge
that
on-
rolled high histories would recall that in the first rescuing of Nyla,
I will act
there
as
was a green dragon amongst that you guys escaped from. And
Yeah.
and his high elf form, he did introduce himself as Truth.
But Alina wouldn't know that because
Al remembers.
I remember
Just
him.
busy.
My history check might be low, but I still remember that jackass. I
Mhm.
want revenge. I want revenge on him.
Was CC around at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, CC was around.
Yep.
Alita was
It was-
not.
There would be
We
no.
had-
Alita wasn't there, but Alita would know that Nirvane travels with Chuth, but then all of a sudden
Yes.
everybody else would put together that Chuth was the name of the jackass that had kidnapped Nyla to begin
So
with.
for
It nearly
CC's
killed me.
natural 20, that particular fight was not so much a fight as we got Nyla, and then Timbers dropped, and it was
Oh, yeah, it
determined
nearly
that we
killed
were
me.
not going to win that fight because we didn't go in there fully rested.
Right.
We were beat up, so it was
We
a
were
get the fuck out.
Mhm.
we were about to die.
And not to mention, all this happened. What was it? I believe all this happened on your way to still fighting the White Dragon.
Yes.
No. Post White Dragon.
Oh, no.
Post White
You're right,
Dragon?
This was after.
Okay.
This was after.
Yeah, it was after
Which-
Crowley.
We
But you had
fought
a.
Cryovane. We went to
Yes.
Neverwinter. Nyla got kidnapped from Neverwinter, which began the chase to figure out where Nyla was, which led us to the island, which led us to the place with the dragon lady, who we're pretty sure is the bronze dragon that showed up and saved our ass later. Found the mushroom colony, and then eventually found Nyla. Discovered Sledge was there. That was fun for me. Elf person turned into a green dragon. We determined we were outgunned for that particular fight with how tired we were, and on our escape, I believe a bronze dragon? Bronze or copper?
No, female.
Dragon showed up to save our asses.
Female copper, I believe.
While Cecile used the helm to get us the fuck out.
Yeah, near
'cause I do not remember that.
Cryovane was a young dragon, whereas the green one that showed up was,
Adult.
Adult, if not ancient.
yeah.
We didn't stick around to find out.
Yeah.
And
Calvin, whose skull I still have in my bag of holding.
I guess with the notes and with how Natural 20 works, CC would probably have the words of which what happened in it,
Mm-hmm.
of the name and description of said dragon.
Well, I mean, Natural 20 doesn't do shit for
True.
for skill checks because it still comes down to the higher number.
True.
But yes, 24 beating everybody else's checks. Yeah, even though as the few with the higher history checks start giving everybody information, you're just kind of like, fact checking everybody. Because you either have it written down or you have made illustrations of the event.
Yes.
So you have basically a walking,
Fact checker. I'm a fact
We have a-
checker.
you basically have a
Right.
comic book version of the entire events.
We have
So
a
even with
scribe.
Alita's wait, when Nyla was kidnapped the first time, and Cece's like, yeah, let me show you pictures. We got this happen, we had this happen, and this happened, and we wrote all this down. Here, read this.
Right? Just
That
here's a
catches
picture of it.
Alita up pretty quickly of oh.
Here's the picture of everything
Yeah.
that happened.
It was.
It's like the last time you guys faced truth, you guys got your asses handed to you. And that might be the very thing that is in the forest. But yeah. Despite anything though, eventually it's Dagal Neverember that actually approaches you guys and is all like, if that is truth, we are very ill prepared unless we make sure we rest up. There's still plenty of time for sleep. It's retreated into the forest by the looks of it. I wouldn't just go running in there half awake like that.
I mean,
It's kind of gesturing
Cecile is
to
still-
gesturing
I'm
to
on the
see
other end.
not everybody has that ability to take a nap and be ready to go kind of deal, as he calls it. But as you guys have all gotten up and kind of there's been a small stir on that wall with what's going on, that he was kind of awoken. He comes out in a jacket and robe kind of deal and being like, hopefully it stays in the forest until we're ready to attack, because we'd be a fool to go running in there now.
Oh, I was. planning on running in there.
So
But I bet money it's impossible to get Alyssa off that side of the line now, so Cecile's going to stay on the right, like the far right side, just to be,
yep.
because, again, they showed up there. That still seems somewhat obvious to Cecile, unless they just had a newbie running things and he just done fucked up. So she's focusing on the side that didn't have the shiny light.
All right. The rest of you try to get what much sleep as you guys can to finish off the long rest.
Yeah.
Adrian goes back to bed.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
Aelita goes back.
with everybody's mental faculties on high alert when you guys go to bed, you guys get your full rest in, but you notice that you guys get up way earlier than any other soldier or member of the caravan. You guys get up, start getting packed a little bit. You see Cecile still patrolling the more of the southwestern shore, just itching to go barreling in. And a few of you, probably even with passive perception, is like, well, shit, we can leave now before anybody else even gets up. Granted, Brian Neville and Daggerford preferred, or Neverember preferred the whole army to march in at once, but with all of the different things you guys have
We should
learned,
at least check in with them before we go. Like, Cecile at least gives that. Like,
Alyssa would agree with that.
I'll look once enough of the regular guards are awake for the day. Cecile will come off her spot and
Mhm.
more or less just be like, this group is not suited for big group. This is not where we shine. We operate better
well, you guys are
with us.
gather around camp and preparing what to do and talking about, well, we should let them know. Neither Dagger, Neverember or Bran Oval are up yet. As you guys are like discussing, well, one of us needs to tell them, whatever the case may be. A couple of you guys hear a very familiar sound. There's a step, click, step, click, step.
Festival?
As you just hear, go off and do what you need to do. I'll tell the old farce when they get up. And strolling down the road from Succumber, with the green dragon cane in hand, is Sir Estival. Straight up being all like, do what you guys need to do. I will report your guys' disappearance to them when they wake up. A fellow adventurer like you guys are, he is up and ready to go and everything, and he's like, my crew that escaped the Misty Forest a few days back, we're getting all geared up and we're going to join this assault. And seemingly that you guys are all eager to go. You guys go do your thing and I'll let them know where you guys have gone. He doesn't even question it or anything. He just has that that adventure understanding. He's like, I'm not anybody of high importance. I'm just the soldier. I'm the dude. I get it. You guys think that you guys can get in there and get some shit done on your own before we come barreling in? Yep, you go do what you got to do.
We're better as a small strike team.
So as you guys are like chit-chatting about it, he's basically like, you got my blessing, just go and do it.
Go, leave.
I'll tell them that you guys got a head start. It's going to take them a while to get their group up and ready for marching anyway. You guys will have a good old lead on
We're like
everybody.
an advanced scout.
Yeah.
Like, we're the scouts before the scouts.
I want to try something real quick with. I think I have the spell but could I possibly try Bless? Or no, I guess I
Keep in
can't.
mind how long Bliss lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn it. Never
That's
mind.
fine. It's alright.
But a good idea
all good.
for to pop right at the beginning of combat kind of deal.
Mhm.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
So, your group,
Did we know Brown Evil's plan? Like exactly where Brown Evil was planning on marching in?
Brown Anvil was just going to go straight into the northern part of the Misty Forest, kind of where that arrow is pointing, straight south of where you guys are camped. But due to the unavailable intel of the Misty Forest, because
Mhm.
even the highest of scouts, even as those as good as the Emerald Enclave is like, and the Harpers are like, they very often get turned around, that it's very hard to coordinate a plan of attack. The Brown Evil's just like, screw it. My plan is to attack and just
Yeah.
march everybody in and hope that they can find something.
Yeah, so Cecile will probably mention maybe us going a little bit off to this side,
Off to the
just to
north or
just
east or west
a little
side.
bit northwesty, kind of opposite side of where we saw the dragon.
Okay, so kind of over
I
this
can think
direction.
of-
I am going to grab Timbers, not grab, but like stop Timbers at some point. And just be like, you need to understand that trained, skilled people get lost in this fort. There is no use scouting ahead. Not to that level.
Well, I mean,
All right.
if there are any animals around here, I could always ask the animals and whatnot, you know? At least ones that have been here for the longest time.
Cecile will
Nyla's-
like think about it for a second and then look at Timbers and be like, you find an animal smart enough to accurately navigate this forest.
Nyla is
I
gonna
will
go
be
to Alita
very
and just be like,
Happy and
"Hey,
surprised.
Alita, mind if I
We're
stick
keeping
with
that
you?"
animal.
Immediately, like you look at me and say that. I look immediately at Hydruna and look at Delta. Delta probably could do it.
Delta would probably get lost in this forest.
Delta would, yeah, as you're like, Delta could do it. Delta kind of like gives that, like, you can't, Ravens really can't show expression, but to Hydrune's mental status, it's quite literally like, no, I'm staying with you guys. Like, even Delta's like, I'll fly over it, but I go in there and I'm going to get lost like you guys would.
I call Alita as the buddy system.
Not to mention, as Cecile's
Seeing as
explaining to
Anita has
Timbers,
prior experience in this forest, yes.
Cecile's gonna raise up a hand and be like, if buddy system turns into a thing, maybe not putting both of our heavier healers together?
yeah, when all three
Also,
of the
two of our
healers
main
want to go
spellcasters?
in
As
Wizard the
like,
Oz
If we're gonna buddy
style.
up, it's gonna be spellcaster and non-spellcaster as best
Yeah.
we can, just to give each team
Alyssa will
a
just
fighting.
grab
So what? Do I just
Nyla.
go by myself then?
place
'Cause I'm
it-
both.
No, Alyssa will just grab Nyla and just place her right next to Hydrune and be like, "Here, you keep an eye on this one."
Okay.
I mean, we also
I'm
don't have
assuming
And-
that's what she would say.
even amount. We have 7, right?
Yeah,
I
we
know
have
how to
7
do
at the
math.
moment.
There's
So
going to be a
there'll
group
be
of 3 and a
team of
group of
3.
4.
I mean, we're all, to be clear, we're all staying together.
If there was a split, there's
But if
an
we have to
unintentional
split. Stay with your person.
Unintentional split.
I would also like to remind you guys too, for anybody that is looking at their inventory, that I think between telepathic spores, sending messages, and maybe even the item,
Uh-oh.
the sending stones.
Oh. Yeah, I'm giving
You
one of
all
my
should
stones
have-
to
3
Cecile right
sets?
now.
You guys have
We
two
have two
sets of
sets.
sending stones.
I have one set. I'm giving one of the stones to Cecile right now.
Okay.
So if Hydrun and Cecile can separate,
Lock it in.
and the bonus
Okay.
to the sending
You and I
stones,
can now communicate.
Cecile,
Mhm.
is that with your helm, you know how to how basically it would be a magical reverse ping. And if you
Ooh.
are still within sending stone range of Hydrun, you can essentially find Hydrun.
I can triangulate. Okay, cool. That's
That
Perfect.
is
good.
one trick that you would know with the helm.
Okay.
As
Who had
long
the
as
other
you are
set? Was it
within,
Alyssa or
as long as
Kirk?
you can mentally picture
Alyssa.
someone's location based on sending stones or some sort of mental link, you can teleport to them.
Okay. So we've got Nyla and Hydrun. Do we want to do Alyssa Alita? Or
Probably, Alyssa Aelita would be decent in the fact if you got one of the strongest healers with one of the ones that could potentially take the worst damage of everybody.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say either put Alita with Cecile or Lissa.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do Alyssa.
Okay.
Just yeah.
So keep note of who's got what sending stone and who's got the other half of that sending stone. And
And
we
then
will.
that leaves Timbers, Cecile, and then CC going with Cecile
Shall
and
I-
Timbers.
Shall we do this full connection?
Yeah, please.
First payment will be on
Mm.
February.
Just
I
one
have it
second.
marked down that Cecile has my other sending stone.
Yeah.
All right.
And
You
then
guys.
Alyssa should pass off one half of hers either to Hydrun and Nyla or to our group.
She'll hand her other sending stone to Cecile's group. Or to the other group.
Okay. And how
Like,
many
I know you
uses
guys
do
are-
sending stones have?
Uh,
We're just dispersing everything again. To be clear,
Yep.
we're going in together.
Yeah, I got
You guys
two
are
sending
planning
stones
on
and I got
going in as
two.
a group, but if you guys split off, you guys are thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I got two sending
And-
stones and I got the spores.
All right. As you guys are handing things off, all right, you get this, I'll take this, this connects to me, this, that, and you guys start grouping up. Estival gives you a small salute as you guys head across the river and head into where the little map ping is, just on the edge of the forest. This is where this is a good stopping point, given that 10-2. And we will pick
Yeah.
up next week as you guys enter the Misty Forest finally. Enjoying the potential raging fight that is within.
Right.
Yay!
oh boy.
So with that, we are gonna say goodbye to Kicking YouTube, and
Yeah,
thanks for
bye,
joining us.
guys.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Until then, we say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Why?
Bye.